Hey everyone, it's Jonna, the Preppy Crafty Girl. Welcome, replay viewers. Welcome to my craft room. Today I am just here hanging out. I thought I would get kind of caught up on journaling this last month or two. I'm kind of behind, and so I thought I would turn the camera on because I'm in the craft room. Hey, good morning, Terry. Yes, it is a good morning. It's a beautiful morning here on the lake. The birds are flying all around. I've had cardinals and blue jays and sparrows and all kinds of stuff. So it's been fun sitting here sipping my coffee, watching I don't see the ducks out yet. They usually come out in a little bit and they'll go lay up on my neighbor's back lawn because they feed them. So yeah, so it's fun to kind of sit out here and watch while I'm working. It's a little too hot to go out for a kayak today. I was going to take the kayak out, but the heat index is really high today, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll go out for a late night little kayak. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm a water person, and this has been just such a blessing to be able to, even though it's such a struggle to get into my house with everything that happened that year. I mean, it's just been such a blessing. So anyway, so I'm journaling about, well, okay, it's been a blessing, but also nature. Uh, so I decided hadn't grown anything since I was a kid, and I decided I was gonna plant a garden. So I started with a raised bed up on my deck just to get the seedlings going, and for some reason everything died, and that was the end of that. And then I decided I was gonna get started plants. So I went to the nursery and they had some tomatoes. I thought, well, I'm gonna grow some tomatoes and get some lettuce. Well, the lettuce died. I don't know if it died, it just disappeared out of the bed. And then my tomato plants did awesome. They were like full of fruit and flowers, and they grew like 4 feet high, and I mean they're amazing. And I started them, they were probably about this big when I bought them, and I put them in a like this little greenhouse that kind of goes over top of your raised bed. My raised bed's not, it's only 12 inches high. And so anyway, then I got the tomato cages because they kept growing. They hadn't flowered yet. And then I thought, well, is something taking the flowers? So I put netting over top of the whole thing, and it started to flower and fruit, and it was doing great. Well, then I went out there to check on the tomatoes, and something ate them. So, but it didn't like eat the whole tomato. It just nibbled on every single one and then ate all the leaves off the plants. So, I'm going to journal about that today, and I'm pulling out I haven't used my Canon printer since, man, it's been years. And when I was unpacking, I found it and I was like, oh my goodness, I don't even know that it works. Yeah, rabbits. That, and I have nutria rat living in the neighbor's yard next door, and we have not been able to catch them yet. So it's kind of Wile E. Coyote. Like a Wile E. Coyote. But anyway, so I decided to pull this out to see if it still worked, and to my surprise, it does. So I plugged it in, I charged it, and I have a bunch of this zinc paper. So I thought, I'm going to journal. I'm going to add photos to the thing I journaled on. And yeah, let me see. Let me print it. And then we'll go from, oh, I got to power it on. Hold on. That one. Want that one. Should be connecting. Is it on? Yeah, there it goes. So have you ever used the mini printer? This one, I have several. I've tried all kinds. And let me tell you, this one, the prints stay bright. And it's just such a great photo printer. And the fact that I have not used it probably since 2021, and it's just been sitting in a drawer, and it still works and still connects to the app and everything like that. It's just, yeah, pretty amazing. So I'm going to print that out. It takes a little bit. My internet's kind of slow. I don't have like high speed internet out here. You haven't used a tiny printer? I find that I journal more and do more memory keeping with a tiny printer. What I was doing instead of using this was I would go in on my computer, make a grid, and then drop my photos in the grid and print them all out and then cut them out. And yeah, that was working fine. And then when I found this, I forgot how much fun it was, especially like when you travel, because you don't have a printer available when you travel. And if you're a journaler on the go, and I travel and I like to journal on the go. Okay, so now it kicks in, and then watch. It just spits it out. There it comes. It's awesome to take on the go, because a lot of times you journal, you don't have your photos, you get home and you don't add your photos. And then, you know, or you think, oh, I'm going to journal and add my photos at the same time and go from there, and you don't. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see in this photo. I'm going to give you a 5-star rating, Mr. Canon Mini Print. Okay. But that's the photo. So, and the size is, I want to say, I thought it was 1.5 by, let me see, the size is, 2 inches by, I think 3. Let's see, 2 inches by, 2 by 3. And they actually make photo sleeves for the 2 by 3 photos. So even if you want to just pop them in a photo sleeve, I can't remember if these are the stick ones. I have some ones that are sticky, but these may not. Oh no, these are. Okay, so you can get them and then you just stick them down. So that's that. So I'm going to put those down on my page about the rabbit the other day. I feel like Elmer Fudd and that rabbit and that rabbit. Oh goodness. Makes me so mad. Maybe I think that's all right. Cover over a little bit of his ear. So there's that. Yeah, easy peasy, right? Okay, my next thing, apparently I felt like I was going to be journaling a lot about the rabbit situation. No, I was working on an Easter journal. I had some extra pages left over. So, all right, now I was laughing because I saw Meg doing Shrinky Dinks, and I'm a big Shrinky Dink person, and I found these Peep Shrinky Dinks. I love Peeps, but so I did like a bunny versus a chick, or the yellow versus other colors, and I am an only yellow and an only chick girl, not the bunny. And there is a difference, just saying. So then I got Happy Meal. Well, I got a Happy Meal. So I want to journal about that. I need to journal on that one. I did journal about the fact that I made stilts in 8th grade. I journaled that the other day. And I think because it's pointing, I think I'm going to do my Happy Meal thing. So I don't know if you guys are aware if you like trinkets or not, but McDonald's is having their Happy Meals come with these little mini boxes, and then it comes with a little trinket inside. And I'm like really trying not to buy any more. I don't need any more stuff. So, but I just thought I'd go pick up one. I had my friend's grandson with us, and she doesn't do trinkets or whatever, and because this is what came out of it, it was the little cash register. Yeah, that wasn't thrilling for a 6-year-old, so that was that. Hey, welcome back, Mandy. I did not get on to follow your channel because I got a late night call last night, so I need to go in and do that. It's on my list. I have it right here. I made my little list of things that I need to do last night. I need to do today. But I got a late night phone call. Do I want to put the whole thing in and then just journal about my day? Maybe. Or I can, I want to make it a pocket. If I do that, I could just put this here. And then I could just journal in that. And then it comes with little stickers, I guess, so you can change out the stickers on here or just use them. I'm not really sure, but maybe what I'll do is I'll create something down here and then I'll add the stickers on the bottom, and I'll put my day out shopping with her, with my friend there. So I wish it had been the tiny little Happy Meal. Ooh, they got a gold Happy Meal box. They have a boo bucket. Oh, man. Okay, Donna, you don't need anything. Do not go. Do not go. You can't eat this stuff anyway. It's full of corn. So, yeah, there's that. And I'll add this to my, I guess I'll add that to my charm. I don't know. I may keep it for my shorts. You know, I do those. Well, I haven't posted any. They just do them for me. And I make little video shorts with little characters I find. And yeah, good dogga. Let's see. I'm going to glue this shut. Get that a pocket. So, Terry, do you know Mandy? Mandy popped into the stream last night. Was keeping me company. She has a channel, and she's very creative, does all kinds of creative crafts, and now she has entered into the junk journaling world. All right, I want to cover the rabbit. Even though I had a white rabbit when I was growing up, and he had pink eyes. His name was Nathaniel, after Nathaniel Hawthorne. So I'm going to put that up there. And then I'm going to put something here. What can I put down there that I have? Do I have any more of those? This is some junk mail, I could cut that and then use that as the background. I think I will. That's that. I'm going to cut this. Yes, I agree. The junk journal community is so much fun. We've got a good group. It's very interesting to me, the junk journal community, because there's this wide range of followers. So like following, I'm not into following, I just kind of plug away, but you have people who have like 40 million followers, and then you have people all the way down to, but there's no cross connection, you know. Susan at I Eternally Love It, she's been doing a good job of kind of connecting the community, and so has Hazel from Hazel Anaka Designs. She's been doing a really good job of connecting the community. So I'm just going to go in here and cover these little thingies. Let's do some. Hazel's been interviewing people. It's been really cool to watch and learn about people in the community that you normally would not meet. We actually get to see faces, which is fun. All right, use those up. And then I've got these I can add on to the journaling card. This came in Happy Mail from my, oh, that's cute. It looks like he's blowing out that stuff. All right. Yeah, I know, right? It's been fun. We are a nice little community, and we have been bonding. Okay, I need to make a journaling card there now. Oh, you know what I just got? I got these colored. I just got these colored things. Does that fit in here? Because that would be amazing. It does. Okay. Cool beans. And then let me punch those out. I'll add a tab to the top. So Terry, are you just having a sip and a sit, or are you actually doing some crafting right now? Let's see, this blue one's kind of cool. Oh, look what I found from last night. I found my punch piece down in my drawer. Remember, it went, well, I don't know, you guys probably weren't in here, but I was punching it out of the Juji fruit, working in my Candyland journal last night, and I punched it and it went flying and it landed in my drawer and I could not find it. I could not find it. Oh, goodness. What are you doing? You're eating day-old pizza with my coffee, then heading to my play table. Yay! Well, good. I'm glad that you're heading to your play table. That's funny that you're having day-old pizza. That's so college. Oh, goodness. Well, it's better than Pop-Tarts. Let's put it that way. Okay, there's that. And then I want to put the dancing hamburger on him. Let's do that. Up there. And then, yeah, I don't know how I'm going to use those, but I'm going to put them in my little container over here. Does anybody else's glue just like ooze out? That's the problem with that glue. Okay, so I'm going to journal this, and then I'm going to use my date stamp. Let's see. You'll be painting most of the day. What happened here? Okay. Hi, Claire. What? That's funny. Welcome. Claire thinks your day-old pizza and coffee is disgusting. You're gonna be painting most of the day. Okay, you're painting your upstairs. Yay! Just got all new flooring. Trying to fix the house up. Aww. Wow, that's taking on a lot, girl. That's taking on a lot. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of company. Let me see. Mandy says, I'm currently at my parents' house taking care of my mom who has dementia. Okay, this is kind of personal. I probably shouldn't be reading this out loud. Oh, okay. Hey, got whatever works, right? Using the kitchen table. So there is that. I need to date this. What day did I go and do that? That would have been, I need to look at my calendar. Let's see. That would have been. Sometimes you just have to work backward in your journal and go from there. So I'm playing catch up. Oh, okay. That was on the 17th. So let's put July. The 1/7. And I need some ink. I was using that. Sorry, I got. Aw, thanks, Terry. Happy Meals always remind me of my kids, because I was a working mother for a period of time, and when my kids were little, and sometimes you just had to run in there, and not the healthiest choice, but when you pick them up, later on I got a little bit better, and I would have snacks in the car for them when I'd pick them up from school, like healthier choices like grapes and things like that. And then that way we wouldn't have to stop. So there is that. And I think I need some alpha letters. This one is Illustrated Faith. I decided I was going to use it because it ends in 2025. And so I'm like, I haven't even used that thing. I'm like, I I need to use it now that it's 2025 and it's almost up, but you can still use the other side. Hey, Gigi, good morning. How are you? You crafting this morning? Okay, I need some alphas because I'm going to put a word down here at the bottom. So, let's see what I've got. I've got orange. Let me see. I've got some of these smaller letters. And there. Let's see which ones will work. Maybe the blue. I only have blue and orange. I'm going to use the blue. I've got, oh wait, I have some down here. Let's see what these are. This is even smaller for the word I need. Are all the alphabets there though? That's the issue. I think, damn it. Do I have another sheet of that? Looks like I cut it. Can y'all hear my ice maker? It is just so loud dropping the ice. So loud. I don't have the other sheet of those, and I don't think I have it. T. Where's the R? T. I only have T. Those are gonna be too big. I don't have an R. I could make an R out of the N though. R. Do I have any I's? I can make an I out of the J. And I have another T. And I have an S. I'm going to use these because I think that's a good size for what I need. I will make it work. Aw, well that was nice of her. Meg's so sweet. We did a swap a couple years ago. That's how we met and got to know each other. All right. Okay, so let's do T. We are going to make this work. And you know what? These letters are so small. And I know that I have a pair of tweezers because my friend Kelly sent me a pair of tweezers. Where are they? Well, I got this pair. Okay. And I'm not a tweezer person, but these are really tiny. So I love that this is grid because I'll be able to line them up. Now, what letter did I say I was going to use as an R? The N. I was going to use an N because there's like 8 N's. Come on. Oh my goodness. That's not working. Okay, let's do some surgery. Okay, you just finished your workout? Yay, that's awesome. Try to craft later. That's so good you got your workout in. I'm going to go out kayaking later today after the heat subsides. TR, and I'm going to make an I out of the J. Do some more surgery. You guys do surgery on your alphabets when you don't have the right letter? Oh man. Okay, I need to cut off a little bit more. TR. I need to take a photo of that little thing. And Yeah, I love kayaking. It's such a good workout. Oh my goodness. And you get out in nature, you get a little bit of sunshine, vitamin D for the day, keeps you in a good mood no matter what your life's looking like. Somehow when you get out in the sunshine, all of a sudden, you just start to feel better. E. Ah, I didn't poke the hole out in the E. So I've been doing really good using up my supplies. I do have to say so myself. I have some haul videos coming up, but they are from June or no, from May. That's how far back I am. And I've been doing really well at not adding to my. I don't need anything. I have everything I need, and I just keep telling myself every time I'd have to drive by that Goodwill bins, or I deleted the estate sale, the app that I use to find estate sales, and I'm not throwing shame at anybody that does have, likes to go out and shop. I just have too much. And I was listening to your interview, Gigi, and what you said is so true. And then you get so bogged down with the things that you have that I spend, before my sister passed, we used to laugh all the time because if we spent as much time organizing our stuff, because every time you bring anything new in, you end up, sorry, I'm gonna have to get up because I gotta find my polka dot tape. You find that you spend more time organizing it and trying to make space for the things that you buy more than you do. If I measured it out, what I did, like as far as compared to how much I journal and how much I create stuff, as opposed to organizing it, unpacking it, moving it around, carrying it, hauling it up the stairs to my craft room storage room is what I call it. My craft room store upstairs. And oh my goodness, it's just a lot. It's a lot. So the problem is that I love the thrill of the hunt, and that for most thrifters and junk journalers, we love the thrill of the hunt, and then I have the whole fear of missing out, right? So you get the fear of what if I don't go to now I don't do garage sailing. I go to the Goodwill bins. I have another little thrift store that's right across the street, and then I go to this other one that I really like up in the city. I'll hit that one up when I go to Trader Joe's because it's not too far from Trader Joe's, and it's a recent one that I just recently found, and that one is still a true thrift store. You can get really good deals in it, and so then I have the fear of missing out, but I have a lifeline now, so I call my life I call my lifeline. All right, so there's that. Okay, let me see what else is in here that I need to do for July. This is all my July stuff. I need to see. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take a shot of this super quick, and then I'm going to print out a photo on my little photo printer. And then I'll do I'm doing a live. I don't know why it's looking. I don't know. I just took a picture of you guys. Smile. Right, Terry? Yeah, it's the thrill. And then every time I pass the store, then I have the fear of missing out. And the struggle's real because my Goodwill bins is next to where I go get gas. I have to pass it on my way to church 3 times a week. It's near my grocery store. It's like right next to my grocery store. It's next to the pizza parlor I like to go to. It's terrible. Hey, budgeting mama. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Uh, so yeah, then there's that. Okay, so let me turn this back on and I'm going to print out the photo I just took and I'm going to put it on my card. Okay, I need to find it. There it is. I'm going to print it. Is this on? Nope. Turn it on. So speaking of things I haven't used in a while and I have it, that's my little printer here. So I am using it. Allow the mini printer. Photo album. Oh, I guess they make sheets that have pre-cut stickers on them. That's cool. I do have the sticker sheet in here. I'm gonna, I'm gonna type a text on here super quick and put it in red. And I'm gonna pick that and I'm just gonna put I'm putting trinkets at Mickey D's. What? And then there, I'm going to put that up there. I need to shrink it. There. Done. And then I need to see, do I need to kind of adjust the coloring? It is a little yellow. Color balance. Let's take the yellow down. Add some blue in. Saturation. It's pretty good. Contrast. I think I'm going to go like there. Is it bright enough? A little bit of brightness. Okay, then we got that. And is there anything else I want to put on here? No, that's good. I'm going to print it. So, okay, bye, Terry. Enjoy getting the house ready. It's always like a man, you know. There's always something going on when you're a homeowner, that's for sure. Oh yeah, that'd be tough too when your thrift store is next to Joann's, especially when they used to do the couponing, you know. So I went to Michael's. What day was that? Did I go yesterday? Oh my goodness. What was yesterday? Monday? Yeah, I went yesterday. Because I had gotten an email from Michael saying that I had a $10 voucher and it was up tomorrow. And I'm like, wait, I get $10 for free. I read the small print. You actually do. You don't have to, it's not really free because I've bought stuff over the year, but you don't have to buy anything to get it. So I went and I'm like, I'm only going to spend this $10. I'm not going to spend a dime over. Well, I spent 11 cents over, but that's okay. So I got a paper pad for $4.99. I got a strip of fabric for $1.99, and then I got a pack of clear cellophane things to like wrap my stuff in. That I have my shop and things like that, so I had to. But yeah, okay. So there we go. That's that. Put that on my page. I'm missing one of my fingernail polish. Really weird. I just did my nails on Sunday, and just this whole finger just like peeled off the whole finger. I'm like, what in the world? Why would the whole fingernail polish peel off? I mean, they're my natural fingernails, but none of the other ones just peeled. There's some chipping, but it just peeled off. I don't know. That was really odd. Do I want to put it here, or do I want to put it? I don't want to cover the logo. I kind of want to put it on the outside and then journal about my day with my friend. I think I'm going to do that. All right. So that's that day. Susie, hey girl. Oh my goodness. Michael's next door to Trader Joe's. I have Hobby Lobby next to my Trader Joe's. I'm staying away from all haul videos, and here I make them myself. But I have all my haul videos are done up to this point. I just have to I have to edit them, like the intro, outro kind of stuff. And then I need to upload them to YouTube. So, but all those videos are like May and the first week of June. And then I decided in June, that was it. So, let's see. What'd you miss? I did this page. I did this page, and then I did that one the other night. Let's see. I did that the other night. Oh, I did the bunny page. But I only stuck photos on it. I'm just kind of getting caught up about that rabbit nibbling on my tomatoes. Really got me. All right, so now I just did my day out with my friend and how I got the little Happy Meal cash register. Okay. From her 6-year-old grandchild. I think I'm going to do a thing on, yes, I started working on, I found some stuff that I had. And I need to work on. I need to work on the 4th of July. I need to do this snake thing. I have to add this to my tomato page. I need to do thing on my tomato page. What else do I have in here? Oh, I need to journal about, okay, I'm not going to do my diet. I'm going to do another tomato page now that I'm in that, because I just remembered that I had. Don't forget, when you go to Trader Joe's, they give you stickers if you ask nicely. Just saying. And they may rip off more than one if you get a nice person. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to do Lucy, because she's like, this is my garden. I planted these tomatoes. I planted these beans. Oh my goodness. I love that page. Okay. Grown tomatoes. And then I'm fighting off the stupid Nutri-Rat, and hopefully they can catch that thing and take him somewhere else out of my garden. Between the Nutri-Rat and the Nutri-Rat. Okay. Is that all I have for tomatoes? I think so. Let me see. I want to journal about 4th of July. Oh my goodness. The 4th of July thing was fun. And I have a couple of funny stories to write about. I have the snake story I need to write about. So that's my July. Alrighty. Let's nobody's gonna move me off my land. Alrighty, so oh my goodness, I need this picture right here because I just found out I guess they surveyed my land and decided that my property taxes were going up. I have no idea how I got a property tax raise. Like, I've got to go down there and find out what is going on because it was a lot. So there's that. Like, it's like 4 times as much. So I'm going to put that there. I need to journal about this. What is going on? Okay, let's see. What do we got? Your daughter has a 5-foot box, so the legs are elevated, surrounded by a wire fence. Seems to work. Mine is not elevated up more than, I think it's like about 12 inches high. It's a box, but I need to definitely do the chicken wire. I'm going to be putting up the Wallow chicken wire. Let me tell you, because I'm about over it. I am about over it. You know what I need? I need like a gardening card or something. So let's cut him out. Hopefully they'll catch the nutria rat. I'm hoping they put traps out for it and then they don't kill it because I asked, and they remove it. And I guess they take it down somewhere where its natural habitat is, because where I live, it's not natural habitat. Okay, I do have this gardening book. And I had all intentions to start a gardening journal. Did I? No. Have I collected all the things? Yes. I have collected all the things. Alrighty. Is there anything in here about tomatoes? No. We don't have a new school that I know of in my district. Okay, bye, Gigi. No worries. Have a wonderful day. Asparagus soup. All right, let's see. Let me look at the tabs. Does anybody have this book? Do they have tomatoes in it I could use as a back thing? Ground covers. Is this like just like flower gardening? Houseplants? Diseases and pests. Yes, let's go there. I think I'm going to use this one because to me, it is a pest. Well, that's going to go back in my want to do. Oh, what would be great? Of course not. Of course the holes don't line up. Well, if I use this, I can make it into a pocket. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Can I trim this without... and then... cut tomatoes. I think I like that layout right there. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but what I end up doing is I end up collecting stuff throughout the month for that month. And I find that it's been going pretty well, going and working backward into my journal. Because that way when I'm kind of pulling for kits and other projects and I come across something that like it sparks a memory from something going on, then I can kind of pull, and then I go back and I need to put the tab over it like that. Now, do I have some kind of vegetable washi tape? Nah, all my washi tape's in the other room. Shoot, because I was working on doing some washi cards. Let me see what I have. I can run a piece of washi down there. Look at this. Got some wide washi. Oh, this will be good right here because it kind of matches the tomatoes. Plus, it's my favorite color combination of pink and orange. One of my favorites. Rolling it back, people. Rolling it back. Oh my goodness. Like, this is quite the chore. I've been trying to use my washi tape more. I still am a planner girl, but I was really into planning. I'm trying not to get into the trends right now. So, because it ends up being becoming a whole horde and host of items you have to store, and then you have the guilt come in about not using it. And then it goes, things like washi tape go bad. Doesn't stick anymore. It actually like sticks to itself like it's doing right now. And so it makes it really hard to use it. There it goes. I don't even know where I got this washi. My washi tape is so like years old. No idea where I got this washi. Alrighty, let's see how we're going here. Whoops. Needs to be a little bit longer. Oh yes, pink, orange, and yellow for the win. Yep. And I also like I like pink and green. It's another one of my fave color combos. All right. So I'm gonna add this here. Did a good job of saving that little torn piece, and I almost got it all the way down. So that is that. I'm gonna put, I feel like this needs like a backing of some sort. And I just, let's see, will this go if I put it on this? Yep, I'm going to use that. Paper. It's a pocket. I was going to try to keep all my pockets intact. I was going to use them, but then I decided from these kits, I was going to use the paper because the way I decided I was going to store it. I think I changed my way I was going to store my kits so that I would actually use them. This is my happy place. Okay. Don't overthink it. That's the word of the day, man. All right. Don't overthink it. Now, if I pull this, is that behind it? Okay, let's see. Because I want to kind of keep the don't overthink it. Jamie! Hey, girl, hey! Jamie's got a channel. Gigi's got a channel. All the girls are here this morning. Is it still the morning? I don't know. I don't even know what time it is. You know, you get in your craft space and you get in your zone and you're just kind of crafting and you don't even realize that, oh, it is half the day. Alrighty, so I want to do that. Should I do it there? I think I'm going to do there. I need to line them up on the there. I'm not on YouTube, so I can't give people the power to do that right now, but I can put the links in under. I don't think I have, if you have a blue, because I think one night I was in here and I just started, shoot, Terry left, because Terry I know has the power to smote. But if you have a blue wrench next to your name, you can put links in. Let's see. Jamie has a channel, and so does Gigi, Journal Gigi Hannah, and so does Susie. Do you have a channel? So does, I'm assuming, Budgeting Mama. She's got a little, I don't know. She has a name that could be one. She just popped in. Mandy, who I don't know is in here anymore. Hers is Mums by Design. So there is that. Okay, Susie said no. Oh goodness, that's funny. Alrighty, so let's make this. Do I have to make this a little bit smaller? Yeah, because I don't want to cover. I got to keep the disease and the pests. Keeping the disease and the pests. Wow, I could have done a better job than cutting that if my eyes were shut. Alrighty. So, repurpose the packaging. Gave that a little thing. Alrighty. So, I don't need that here on my table. I need to glue this down. I need a sip of coffee. Jamie's an amazing artist, and she is so funny. So if you need a good smile and you need to start your day off in a positive way, go follow APG Jamie's channel. Okay. Let's glue this down. I don't need another pocket, so I'm gonna close that. Glue that down. There. Yes, it's wonky and I don't care. This is my garden. These are my tomatoes. And let's see about the definition of tomato. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Tomatoes, and then my growing tomato dilemma. Okay, so I didn't even think any of my tomatoes would even grow, and they did. And then that's why I was like so excited that my tomato I was growing tomatoes. And then, yeah, and then the pests happened. Why did they have to bother my little tiny little garden? Alrighty. I don't even know how they find it. How do they find it? That's the crazy part. There's so many gardens. There's so many, there's like tons of woods. There's all kinds of stuff you can eat. Why do you have to, how do you find my tomatoes? How do you find my little 5x5 square of tomatoes? That's what I want to know. How do they find it? Sierra, hey girl. Sierra, Cooley Craft Corner, has a channel also. And she has 5 boys. And she looks stinking amazing. So when I saw you at the thrift store with Carol, I was like, what? You look amazing. You're so cute and just so adorable. And she loves vintage fabric, which is my heart. So, there's that. Okay, you're throwing out the dirt and we'll replant in the fall. So you can plant again in the fall? What do you plant in the fall? I don't know anything about gardens. I just wanted like a salad. That's all I wanted. I wanted to plant stuff that I could put in a salad. An update. You're not? Okay. Yes, of course. I'm praying that you will find the perfect house that will suit you. It will be everything you ever dreamed of, hoped of, that God gives you the desires of your heart. And it'll be better than the one that you were looking at. It's going to just fit your every need. You're not going to have to compromise. You're not going to have to fix anything, except for minor fixes, like maybe just color choices or whatever. But even that, I'm just going to pray that it's going to be exactly and it's going to be in a great location, and it's going to be for a great, great price. That is going to be my prayer. Ooh, you have some new ones. Uh-oh. New fabric? Yay. Okay, let's see. There are Mama tomato blooms only set when the night temperatures are mid to lower 70s. Do I need to write that down? Oh, you need a lot of bedrooms, girl. With that tribe, you need a lot of bedrooms. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so that is that. I do need to put some journaling in here. I need to tack that down. Okay, can you write, are they actually called mama tomatoes? Jamie, are they called mama tomatoes? And then when do you start the fall planting? Don't tell me in the fall, because fall, and I don't know. I'm in growing zone. I think I'm in like 8 something, between like 8, is it 8B, or is between an 8 and a 9. My growing zone. And I started planting. I planted way too late for the spring planting. But I was talking to Carol at Crinkle Path, and she was telling me, go get all those tomatoes off the plants and put them in a paper bag and roll it down, roll it over them, and that they'll turn red, because right now they're kind of at that yellow stage, the ones that are left on there. But it ate my Cherokee purples. I was so mad. So it went in, this was yesterday, and it grabbed the tomato, and I guess couldn't get the tomato off to eat it. I don't know. So it tore my plant. So now nothing's going to grow. No. Any tomatoes only set when temperatures are 70 or less. Sandy Wilhelmina. So Sandy has a channel also. Follow her, Wilhelmina Journals. And she has the power to smoke, so she can put her YouTube channel in. So give her a follow if you don't already follow Sandy. How are you doing, girl? I saw you posted a video. I haven't watched it. I want to watch it though, because you're doing like a walkthrough with your sheep and stuff like that. So, all right, nighttime temps mid or less. Thank you. So, why can't we make you smile? Did you have to have mouth surgery? Did you have mouth surgery or something? Or are you just being funny? So, you're so funny. Smite. Okay, so that is my tomato day. And then I was going to journal about my snake. It's not my snake. No. Oh my goodness. So I'm going, Carol told me that it was because of the size of the head and the size of the body, that it was a constrictor. And oh my goodness, what is that on my back porch? What is that? Hold on one second. Hold on. I gotta go see what just climbed up on my back deck. Oh, I'm hoping it's not a raccoon. Please be. Ah! It's the Nutri-Rat! Oh my gosh, he's on my porch! Oh my goodness! Yep. Oh my word! Get down! Get down! No! Oh my gosh, you can't get off of that! Oh! No! He's the one that ate my tomatoes! He ran right out behind my tomatoes! Oh my goodness, he was up on my deck! He got up on my deck. My deck is like 20 feet off the ground. I scared that thing. Oh my goodness. That's what was on my deck. My deck is 20 feet up in the air. And that thing climbed up on my deck. What in the world? Okay. Apparently it's called a nutria rat. Sorry. I was screaming. Oh my goodness, I'm freaking out. Like, what? I don't know how to keep them away other than find a trapper. Okay, I'll cover the thing. Oh my goodness. It's called a nutria rat. Look it up. It's hideous. At first I thought it was a cat because it actually has spots on it. So I thought, oh, and I do have a cat that comes up on my back deck, but he's orange. Oh my goodness. He's been eating my tomatoes, that little turkey, and he's been coming up on my deck. I thought something was getting, so I dug my peonies up because something was eating my peonies and it kept chomping it down to where it was like nothing. And then they'd come back and then it would something would eat it again. I kept moving them around the yard. So finally I picked it up and I put it in a pot until I figured out what was eating this thing. And I put the pots up on my deck and it was up on my deck. I wonder if my neighbor's home because see that sheriff? Oh, shoot. He's not. Man. Oh. All right. I gotta have to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because it didn't go into the trap. Yes, they are huge. This thing, I thought, man, that is a big cat. Like I just literally saw like the haunches. They are huge. Oh my goodness. It's like the size of like a cocker spaniel. That's how big they are, and they have big, huge teeth. Okay, I gotta calm down. My heart is just racing. What if I was up on the deck? Oh, I go out on my deck all the time. I was out there the other day dyeing paper. Oh no, it comes up on the deck. I didn't think it would come up on my deck because it's up so high. Seriously. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's sprinkles? Because I apparently it is not that it does. What does she sprinkle? I'm not seeing that. I don't know why. Mom sprinkles them around all her gardens. Okay. Oh, Sandy. Let's see. Some animals do not like the smell of peppermint, mothball flakes. Yeah. Okay. So my next bet is gonna have to be mothballs because I planted peppermint. Apparently, that's not doing anything. And then I because I had heard peppermint and spearmint keep like animals away. Yeah, that no. And then so my next thing is gonna have to be mothballs because then I had heard cayenne like a cayenne pepper, um red like that hot red pepper. Is it cayenne pepper? Yeah. And so I went and bought like this giant thing. It's called Nutria, Nutria, Nutria. They're not native here and they're causing a lot of destruction to our infrastructure. I live on the lake and they will cause a lot of damage because they root, they eat everything, so they damage the ecosystem. They're not from here, and apparently a few years ago they were using them somewhere down in, I don't know if it was down in Oxford, may have been the university down there, but they were doing some experiments with these things. I don't know what they were doing with them, but I was reading up on an article about how they came here because they're not native to this area, and apparently they lost their funding and they just released them into the wild, and they're not even from up here, and they are literally pestilence. So they multiply like rabbits, and apparently they come up on your decks even when they're 20 feet up in the air. Yeah. Well, I was talking to my neighbor, and I don't know. I did not put the trap out. My neighbor put the trap out because I called the animal control and they wanted like $325 to come out and trap the thing. And then if they caught it, then they carry it off or whatever. And I'm not paying $325. I got to find another way. And it's coming from my neighbor's yard because she doesn't mow her yard and it is all overgrown. And so it's like a jungle. And so it's living over there and then it comes over into my yard. But the fact that it was up on my deck, no, we have a POA and I did call. So we have a property owner. And he said, you have to get rid of it. And so they're not any help. They just said, yeah, you got to get rid of it. And I'm like, it's not living in my yard. Why? It's just eating everything in my yard. It's living in her yard. She should have to get rid of it, but she's not. I don't ever see her. So I need to put something in her mailbox. So what I have to do is I have to put the trap in my yard because I can't put it in her yard. So I have to put it in my yard to try to trap it. But this is like broad daylight. So normally they're nocturnal, but this thing, it's out in during the day. It doesn't care. And they will attack. If they feel threatened, they will attack. Oh, I guess she doesn't know it's there. I guess she doesn't know it's there. I guess it doesn't bother her. I don't know that she knows it's even there. And I haven't seen her. I haven't lived here long enough. And then her house got hit by the tornado too. So I don't know that she's like actually living in there yet. Every now and then I've seen her truck there. I think I'm just going to stick something in the mailbox. Okay, the mails are, the ones that are mail are out during the day. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I did not mean to scream and yell. The thing, but I didn't want to open the door, because it's just a thin little screen between me and it. So I didn't want to open the door. So I was trying to yell through the door and it did hear me and was panicking and running around. Oh, I wish I had jumped off the deck because it was trying to like get under the deck before it saw the stairs. And I was like, oh, I wish you'd just jump off the deck. Oh gosh. Anyway. Okay. Bye, Jamie. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry. I'm literally shaking here. All right. Okay. I need to calm down. Let's work on another pest that I had by my front door one day. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm like freaking out. I'm freaking out. This whole nature thing, I have not lived in the country since I was a little girl. I am a suburb girl and this is all freaking me out. It is freaking me out. Oh my goodness. See, now if my neighbor was home, I wouldn't have yelled at it. I probably would have just left it on my deck and then called my neighbor because he's a sheriff and he would have come and, taken care of the thing. The state will actually, if you kill one, they actually want you to kill it. And you cut the tail and you bring the tail in, they'll actually give you $6 for it. That's how much they want it to go. It's not even an overgrown lawn. She literally has a jungle. Like all this stuff and the briars and all that stuff is up over like 10 feet tall. Yeah, she probably doesn't even know it's there. Anyway, I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta calm down. Let me print the photo out of the snake I have by my front door. This thing was massive. Oh. Okay, let's see. But she told me it was a constrictor, so it's some kind of constrictor. And I sent the picture over to my neighbor because I thought maybe he was home and he would come take care of it for me. But he wasn't home. And then by the time I called a friend of mine to come and get the thing out of my yard, by the time he came out, it was gone. So I don't know where that thing went. And I'm just like, But I had a big giant tree fall in my backyard a few weeks ago. We had a bad storm come through. Fortunately, it didn't hit anything. And so I think that kind of disturbed that side yard some. But apparently cayenne pepper doesn't bother the nutria rat. All the natural rodent repellents online are made up of peppermint and cinnamon oils. They come in a spray to use on your plants, and anywhere they go, your deck would sure smell pretty. All right, well, I will order some, Sandy, and spray the fire out of my yard. But I don't know that we just get so much rain here and the sun is hot right now. So I don't know. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen it on my deck. It is worth a try. Yep. So it could not squish between where my deck ends and the deck boarding, and then it has this railing that comes down like this, and it was trying to squish and it couldn't squish through that. So maybe what I need to do is put a baby gate down at the bottom of my staircase. I think I'm going to order a baby gate. All right. Okay, I will. Yeah, it's worth a try. I'm just outside of Memphis, Susie. Okay, so let me find my photos. Let me turn my little printer on. And let's get my photos selected. Allow mini printer on. Oh, man. I feel bad for anybody watching the replay. I'm sure I sound like a crazy person yelling. All right, I need to find, do you want to go back to the home? I need to get my photo album. I want to find the snake photos. Let's see where they are. Here it is. That one. I want to print that. I need to, okay, here it goes. Oh my goodness. I bet you my blood pressure probably just shot sky high because I'm like literally shaking right now. Let's see. When I grew up in Elgin, Illinois, outside of Chicago, we were 5 blocks from the river. We had what they call river rats that were as big as freaking dogs. Maybe this is what they were. Yeah, maybe they were nutria. They may have been. I don't know if a river rat is the same. These do swim because when I first saw it, I thought maybe it was a river otter because down in Florida we have river otters and they're really cute and they're really good to have because they eat the snakes. This thing does not eat the snakes. So, I think it only eats vegetable, like it only eats like what do they call that, vegetation? So it's not even good for keeping snakes down. Like, what good is the thing? Seriously. Every time man gets involved, right? Anything that has to do with nature. Okay. Oh God. I'm like, my heart. My heart is okay. If you are squeamish about snakes, look away. I probably should have lightened that one. Let me do a different. Let me get another one. Discard that one, and I want to do this one, and I need to lighten it up. So adjust the color, brightness, so I can see it just a little bit better. Do the contrast. There we go. Saturation. There we go. Color balance. Okay, done. Print. Yeah, so if you are squeamish about snakes, don't watch this. You can't do this. Look away. I'll make it quick. I'm literally just going to glue this down and put my pictures on. I'll keep that in front of it. How's that? So you can't see it. There. Here it comes. Printing it out. I need to put a journaling spot there. What do I have? Here's another one of these colored things. Yeah, well, at least, I had a door. I had a door between me and the snake. So that was good. But yeah, oh man. I don't know. Visiting my friend in Baltimore, Sandy says, there was a big black snake by the barn lazing around. Of course, I screeched. She laughed at me and said, oh, they're a good snake. Don't worry, but don't get too close or they will bite, but they are not poisonous. Yeah, that's what my friend said. They go, oh, I don't think that's a poisonous snake. Now you got to understand, this pot right here is 3 feet tall. It is a huge, huge pot by my front door. And it was just all curled up there, giving me the side eye. So now every time I go out that front door, I make sure that I look outside. I look outside first before I open up my garage door. I'm like, oh man, I can't. I can't with you people. Yeah, I know that, and I'm like, I don't care that the thing is good, but it's still, snakes still bite. Like seriously, it still bites. Oh my gosh, it can squeeze a pig to death and swallow it. And not the one that I have, but a boa constrictor. Okay. Oh, this is an eventful morning. Yes, it is. This is a very eventful morning, people. All right, let me get the alphas back out. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see. I want to get my alphas. I got that bright, crazy green I picked. Why did I pick that crazy green? Let's see what I have here for alphas. Is that the right color? No, that's not the right color. I got white. Maybe I'll just do black. Let's see. I think I have black stickers. These are older than the sun. These right here. They are by a company back in the day that you get. They sent you crafting boxes of crafty goodness, and I didn't have a craft store near me, so I joined all the kit clubs. All right, let's do. Oh, goodness gracious. People, I still think my blood pressure's up. Yeah, from what my neighbor said, and he doesn't know snakes very well, he said it's probably not poisonous. I'm like, oh gosh. I don't have any vegetation by my front door either. It had to go down or up my driveway. I don't know how it got here. Like, I seriously don't. And why it was coming toward my front door. I've got a pretty big, long driveway before it got there. And I'm up pretty far from the lake. At least 25 feet. Maybe even more. But anyway, he was not home when I texted him. He was, he said he was on his route So he couldn't get the snake for me. And like I said, by the time my friend got here to deal with the snake, it was gone. And I don't know where it went. Oops. But I'm telling you, I don't think it's helping her having her all that stuff over there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put I am going to put a letter in her mailbox. Well, you're braver than me. You are braver than me. I don't think I couldn't take a shovel to that thing. It was massive. There is no way. There is not a shovel large enough. I just gave it its room and it went along its way. So, but it was funny because he's like, I don't like snakes either. And I'm like, but you're the man and you're a sheriff. Come on. Oh, goodness. All right. So there's that. Roll around, Biba. I'm getting caught up with my July. This crazy wildlife July. I'm probably going to have to do like more like a nature journal. This is going to end up being than like, you know, because it's all about like, yeah, nature. Okay, look away. I need to put something right here. And what do I have? Oh, what do I have handy? Oh my goodness, I have hiccups. Oh, here, I could put Woody on here. I'm gonna cut Woody out. This is from my library. The library gives us free bookmarks, and so this is my friend, because the problem was he lives like 15 minutes from me, so, but he hopped out. He had his shotgun, his big heavy cowboy boots on. He was ready to get that thing. This just reminds me of, and then my neighbor, or the POA guy, told me, he's like, Johnny, you should really get a pellet gun, because that way you can shoot the thing. And I don't know, I just have a hard time. I can't. I feel better just having it trapped and taken away. All right. So I think I'm going to put him on there. Let's save those for something else. But that still does not help me right here. I do have a, what do I have that I can put there? I just need to like put a piece of paper washing. All right, I'm going to come back to that because I can't think of anything right off the hand that I have. Well, looking around, I have to go foraging for something. Yeah, I'm not. I'll be Annie Oakley. The funny part of it is that I am related to Calamity Jane. Just saying. So, all right, I'm going to put, so anyway, yeah, so I was telling my neighbor's mother about it, and she's like, get him to teach you how to shoot a gun. Get him, he'll show you how to do it. So I'm like, all right. So I may opt for the pellet gun, I think. My nephew said I should get a shotgun because you don't have to aim very well. And I'm a freaker outer, as you can tell. Oh, goodness. So, Well, I think I could kill if I was in danger. Definitely, I would not have a problem with defending myself in that case. The problem is I've got pepper spray and I have a stun gun, in case of invasion, but home invasion. But shooting a moving animal is a whole nother issue. Oh my gosh, that's funny. You used to shoot those little plastic army men. Wow, you must be a good shot because they're small. All right, I'm gonna leave this and I'm gonna come back to it because I'm gonna have to put something right here. Um, and I will journal so you guys don't have to watch. Okay, so let's see. What else do I? Oh, I wanted to do 4th of July. So I have all kinds of stuff in here for 4th of July journaling. What was this for? I'm doing Candyland. I should journal about that even though I have my own thing. All right, I've got fireworks and I've got fireworks and I have a flag and I have that, and my friend made me this, and a flag came in the mail on something. I have her in red, white, and blue. I'm probably gonna have to do a 2-page spread. I can see. I've got stickers from Trader Joe's. I have and I have a vintage little red star sticker. Alrighty. So let's see what this says. Suddenly the days were gone much too fast. Here's some stars off something. Okay, let's turn the page and get my mind off of creepy stuff. Okay. Let's find somewhere to put this. You were a scout leader? I need to do like a 2-page spread. You know what? I've got some scrapbook paper that I need to use up. Let me see where it is. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I can't believe that thing came up the stairs. I'm still freaking. I'm gonna find this. Oh goodness gracious. I need to put this stuff away for sure. Okay. Must be down here. Sorry, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm looking for something. I don't see it. I thought it was right there. Where did I pull out? Oh, I pulled out all my 4th of July stuff. Oh man. Alright. I gotta think of something else. Okay. I do have this bag I can add. I just thought of that. I moved all that stuff. All right, and I'm not going to go dig it out. So we are just going to make do. Let's see. Knots were hard. Oh my gosh, I have so I think I forgot where it was. It was like Stuckey's or something like that, and I had a friend that we used to play all these games with and stuff. I used to play games with. And so when I had gone to Stuckey's, I found a game called Tying Knots Games or something like that. And I bought it and you set a timer, you pick the card, you flip it over, and then you set the timer, and whoever can do this knot first wins. Well, we couldn't even figure out how to do the knot. It literally shows you on the card how to do the knot, and we could not do any of the knots. It was awful. It was like, what? This is horrible. It didn't really show you. It was like showed you how to do a knot in like 2 steps. It was really dumb. And yeah. Okay, there's a beautiful, now see my neighbor, my other neighbor, he has a beautiful egret sitting down on his deck. How come he doesn't have the nutria rat? He just has a beautiful bird. All right, so let's do it on here. I need to fireworks, cut that out. And then this is a little thing about it. And then I didn't get any good pictures of the fireworks. So maybe I'll use that as a background page. I got a corner around it. It doesn't. Well, that wasn't a very good job. I'm going to use that as a background page. And then I can write in white pen. And then I'll do like fireworks at the top. And I can journal down there. I don't know if I'm going to use that yet. And then over here, I'm going to use this. Oh, Joseph Pearson is the one that did the illustrations on this page. It says it at the bottom. Interesting. This came out of an old childcraft thing. I think I'm going to put her on here. Maybe. You got instructions from a fireman and would learn the knot. Teach the boys, then promptly forget how to do it. Oh my goodness, that sounds like me. All right. Look at that. Do that because she's kind of cut off because I got her out of a magazine. You know how they layer them? Not out of a magazine, but I got her out of a pattern thing. I almost need to put her behind, like behind my journaling spot. Let's see, I could put her behind that maybe if I cut in. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, okay, hold on 1 second. I think I'm going to cut and tuck her behind this. If that goes out to there, do I have room to do that? need to cut it in just a little more. I just didn't have the heart to not use her. She's in red, white, and blue. I was using a different. Okay, and then what I can do is use one of these, maybe down here. Like so. And then making it work. I don't want to. Oh, I forgot to stick this down. That would help. I do have a lot of 4th of July. I remember I took it out of my room because I had a bin of it, and it was kind of taking up too much room in here, and so I moved it. I moved all the summer stuff into my other room. Flip that, because I'm thinking I have. Should I put this over on this page or put this over here? I think I'm just going to cut. Oh, I definitely want to put the colors of the flag. So, because most people don't know what the colors of our flag stand for. I think if I cut this out. Which is a shame. If you're an American, you should know what the colors of the flag stand for. I mean, I even know what the colors for the Danish flag stand for, just because I was there doing ministry for so long. Alrighty. Oh, I need that little star. Okay. So let's put this down. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad you're here. Long time no see, girl. I have not seen you in a while. I'm glad you are here. You know what I found out? That if everyone clicks the thumbs up button at the same time, it does something to YouTube, and then it sends this out to your followers, or your followers, and then everybody gets the notification. So we tried it in here one night, and it actually worked. I had got people that I hadn't seen in like forever. So I had heard that from somebody on YouTube. Okay, so now let's put the flag on here. I'm going to use a white Posca pen or gel pen or something to do my writing. This was my first 4th of July in my new home. And I ended up having a party. Had people over because they lit off fireworks on our lake. So that was pretty cool. And it actually was a really good fireworks show. I need to put something behind this. Maybe I will use this. Let's see. I'm sorry. I know. I forget that I need to share, that you can do that now, that you can share people's videos like out onto YouTube. I forgot that because I've always just like shared it with friends like that are in my contacts on my phone. So I think I'm gonna make like a little ruffle behind it. Well, that's not long enough. I gotta do another one. And I think it's, let me see, could I get away with just cutting it in half? No, I definitely need to trim it down. All right, I'm gonna have to pull out my sewing machine down by my feet, so it's not gonna be that hard. Oh my goodness, that had a southern accent. Hard. No. Okay. I need the flag colors. I'm good with that. I need to put like maybe that up there. Okay. Let's move this off to the side. Exactly, that's a southern word. Okay, Sandy, I'm glad you popped in. It was good to see you, girl. Good to see you, my friend. I want to find out what's going on the sheep farm. Sandy sells wool, so she has a sanctuary sheep farm. Alpacas and llamas and beautiful Pyrenees dog. And so, I don't know what's happening here. Sorry, we'll focus on that. I don't know. This won't take very long. So if you need any wool, she's your gal. Wool roving, wool yarn. I'm not doing this straight. I want it to be wonky, like firework. Alrighty. I just keep it down by my feet while I'm working at the table, and then I put it up on my table when I'm not. That keeps it handy. I can just throw it up onto the table when I need it. Okay. And then let's glue this on. Put this there. Glue this down. And then I think I only have to put in the my new workout routine. I think it's the only thing I have left in there, which I'm going to leave it because I need some other stuff for it. Okay. Oh, I guess pulling this in closer would be good. I just stick the pin. Okay. Ah! Let's put this down. There. And then I'm going to add some pop dots, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, I had that issue last night. I'm like, where are all my dimensional pop dots? I know I have a bunch, but for some reason I only have a few in my desk drawer. Woo, my air conditioner is blowing down on me right now. Yikers. Let's put a little cluster there. And then I've got this little, I think I've got those hollow stars too. I can add, I just saw it, it just fell to the ground. I got one of these little vintage stars, but I have a thing of these, little roll of stars they had at Michael's over in their little dollar section. Put that there. And then I'm gonna add some up by the firework thing. Whoops. And my friend Kelly sent me that, so that's gonna look cute on there. I need to pin it to that page. And then let me add the red one in. That's that. Let me see. I should probably put maybe just a 4 there. I've got a white. Do I have the 4? I don't know. I've got these white things. Letters or alphas or whatever. Let's see. I don't know if there's any numbers in here. I think they are all alphas. my other choice? Oh, I do have these. That would look cool with the black background. But do I have 4? 5 and 6, there's 4. And then I can do a T. Do I have an H before I stick the T down? I do. I love using these mailbox letters when they cooperate. Why is that not coming off right? Ah! I saw an H right here. Alrighty. That's that. Use all the things. Use all the things. I have to keep telling myself. Use them. Alrighty. Let's see. How can I? I think I'm not going to stick it through. I think I'm just going to dot it. If it doesn't work, I can always go back and stick it. Make it easier to. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't very smart. Oh no! Oh no! Pull that off. That was dumb. Okay. Maybe this can cover it. It does. Covers it. Alrighty. So there is that. And then I'm going to get my white pen out and journal there. Are you guys still hanging in there with me? I'm going to put that there. Except I want to put some blue behind it. Hopefully you're working in your own journals or you're doing some sort of crafting. Old glory. Okay. Oops. Missed a little corner. Oh, I'm so freaked out about that thing. And we have a neighborhood cat. He's not doing his job. The problem is he gets up too late. By the time he gets down here, he usually comes and hangs out by my front door around 4 o'clock. All right. I'm gonna have to go get a baby gate. That's all there is. Just need to get a baby gate. I'm kind of thinking about cutting this out, this little piece of watermelon. Just using that. I feel like this needs a little something. Alrighty, then let's get my white gel pen. Oh, I used it the other day. I had it out the other day. I think I need one of these. Okay. Let's see. I had it out. Here it is. Oh, and I forgot. I also have this. I could add some sparkles to the fireworks. Oh my gosh, is this thing still working? It is. I could add a little bit of sparkle to the page. There we go. Oh, all right. You guys can't see it, but I can. And then I wonder if this works. I hope it works. You know, you get a 50-50. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work. Is this one working? I have others. And I know I had one out the other day. Let's see. July the 4th, 2025. First fourth celebration in my new home on the lake. Pulled out all the patriotic. If you haven't seen that Trinket Tuesday where I went through and I showed you how I use all my little trinkets in my like for holidays and stuff, you should go check that one out. I think it's like displaying. Maybe the third one. I have a playlist on my channel for Trinket Tuesday. So, but if you haven't watched that, you can see my decorations that I have. Well, not all of it, but just some of the displays that I have with all my antique and vintage patriotic items. Pulled out all the patriotic vintage items I have collected over the years. Invited some friends over to watch the firework display on my lake. Had a great meal. Oh my goodness, it was all the things. And enjoyed grilling and the fun camaraderie, fun and a terrific time. I gotta find the thank you notes. Some of the people wrote me thank you notes. Terrific time with my friends. I love my country and love celebrating the new birth Okay, freedom away from tyranny. All right. Did that, and I'm done. So I'm calling it a day. Aw, you're enjoying it? Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So anyway, thank you. I have been on here now for 2 hours, but we got so much done. So I did my 4th of July spread. I'm almost caught up with July. I think the only thing I have left to do is, I totally forgot about using all the stamps. Oh well. Well, I'm going to hold those out and put those away. Oh yeah, plus I have this. Maybe I'll add that as a tab at the top. The only thing I have left is I wanted to journal about going to an estate sale with a friend of mine. That was the very beginning of July, and I have pictures of that estate sale. I didn't buy any. Oh, I think the only thing that I bought was like 2 or 3 yearbooks. I think that's all I got out of that one because I really had stopped thrifting for a while. So I do have this one to do, and I do have a photo of that place because the guy built his log cabin, hewed all the wood, made all his own furniture. I mean, it was amazing. So we went because my friend is a woodworker and wanted to go through the wood shop to see if there was anything in there that he needed. And so yeah, I want to journal about that, but that is it. That, and I have some stuff to gather on that. So, and I want to do Candyland, but I'm gonna wait. Because I got my swap, so I'm gonna wait on the Candyland. But anyway, so I'm almost caught up. I only have those 3 things left for July, and I will come back again and do another journal with me. And because I'm glad you kept me company, it keeps me out of the refrigerator and using all my stuff, which is a good thing. Thanks, Jamie. Thanks for joining me. Thanks all who hung in here all this while. And I'll be back for another journal with me. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.